All right, guys, this is break number 123, team recap. Here we go. We got home with the Bears. John Fed, you got the Chiefs, the Patriots, and the Bucks. Aaron's got the Broncos and the Steelers. Bruce has got the Texans and the Chargers. Aaron's got the Rams. Joe's got the Colts and the Cardinals. Gunner, you got the Falcons and the Giants. John C., you got the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Jets, the Seahawks, and the Commanders. John Fed's got the Ravens and the Packers. Coco's got the Bills, the Cowboys, and the Niners. Brad's got the Jags and the Titans. Gunner's got the Bengals. Joe's got the Eagles. Bruce, you got the Lions and the Panthers. John C's got the Saints. Coco's got the Raiders. And John Fed closed us out with the Browns. Alrighty, guys, let's get to it. Let me check on our give you winner real quick for that Jordan Addison. The Jordan Addison is going to Gunner. Congrats, Gunner. We'll get you that one included in your package. But let's get to it, guys. Let's do it. Let's start with our box of Mosaic. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Let's get into it. First box of the night. Good luck, everybody. We got an empty box of Mosaic. And out of Mosaic, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 packs. So let's flip our hit stand around and get that thing filled up for you guys tonight. Alrighty, guys, here we go. First pack of Mosaic. Good luck, everybody. All right, starting off, we got Bryce Young for the Panthers. Deebo Samuel for the Commanders. We got Ricky White III, rookie for the Seahawks. We got a Touchdown Masters Michael Irvin for the Cowboys. Josie Jewell for the Panthers. And Keon Coleman for the Bills. Alrighty, next pack. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. We got a green Mosaic James Pierce Jr. for the Falcons. And we got a green notoriety Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. There you go, Steelers. Cole Kmet for the Bears on the England games. Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. And Andre Reed for the Bills. Alrighty, next pack. We got Cooper Kupp for the Seahawks. Mitchell Evans for the Panthers. We got Barry Sanders on the Green Mosaic Hall of Fame. There you go, Lions. True Mosaic Shamar Stewart for the Bengals. We got Jack Beck for the Raiders and Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs. Alrighty, next pack of Mosaic. We got Kenny Clark for the Packers. Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. There you go, Browns. We got a Epic Performers of Derek Stingley Jr. for the Texans. This might be our orange fluorescent Justin Jefferson. Yes, it is. Orange and purple elevate Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. There you go, Vikes. Nico Collins for the Texans and Corey Dillon for the Bengals. Let's get some of our hits so far up on the hit stand. We'll get the Jettas up there. Shedeur. Caleb Johnson. And Barry Sanders. All right, 2 packs of Mosaic left. Let's do it. All right, here we go. We got Zaire Franklin for the Colts. Green Mosaic. Isaiah Davis for the Jets. Sick color match. For the Jets, we got a notoriety Ladd McConkey. We got a Kid Reporter. Chase Brown for the Bengals, Tyreek Woolen for the Seahawks, and Michael Irvin for the Cowboys. Alrighty, last pack of Mosaic. Alrighty, here we go. We got Trent Dilfer for the Ravens. Damian Martinez for the Seahawks. We got a Josh Hines Allen on the Bang. Is that Will Levis he's going after there? I think that's Will Levis there. We got an England Games Gabe Davis. James Cook for the Bills. And Bo Nix for the Broncos. All right, let's get into our box of Select. All right, we got an empty box of Select. Oh, appreciate you, Charles. Thank you for those for that review. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Glad you got the cards. Glad you got them safe. I hope they arrive quickly. All right, first box of Select. Here we go. We got Keandre Lambert-Smith for the Chargers. We got some numbered coming up. Here we go. All right, we got a Matthew Golden on the Select Future. We got a Premier Level rookie, Michael Williams for the Niners. That Keandre Lambert-Smith and Pat Surtain, PS2 for the Broncos. There you go, Broncos. That one is going to be out of $6.99. PS2 for the Broncos. All right, we'll get PS2 up there and get into our next pack of Select. Nice. Good, Charles. Good. All right, we got Ted McMillan for the Panthers. Dalton Kincaid for the Bills. We got a green and red Prism Shock. Keandre Lambert-Smith for the Chargers. There you go, Chargers. And Jamar Chase, Premier Level for the Bengals. Alrighty, next pack. We got Jack Sawyer for the Steelers. There you go, Aaron. Jack Sawyer for the Steelers. Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Green and red, Jayden Reed. Nice half color match there for the Packers. Jayden Reed on the red and green Prism Shock. And a Premier Level Miles Sanders for the Cowboys. All right, next pack. We got Jalen Noel for the Texans. Travion Henderson for the Pats. We got a club level silver Anthony Richardson for the Colts. There you go, Colts. And we got the select numbers Cam Ward for the Titans. There you go, Titans. All right, we'll get Cam Ward up on the hit stand. Alrighty, next pack of Select. Here we go. We got T. Ferg for the Rams. Malachi Starks for the Ravens. Green and red, Ted McMillan. All right, Panthers. And we got Jonah for the Dolphins on the Premier Level rookie. Let's get Ted up on the hit stand. Nice hit for the Panthers and Bruce. There you go, Bruce. Ted McMillan on the Hobby Blaster exclusive green and red Prism Shot. Alrighty, last pack of Select, and we got us a thick boy in here. Let's get these cards to the front. All right, here we go. We got Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans. A turbocharged Jonathan Taylor for the Colts again. We have Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. There you go, Chargers. And we got a multiverse. Remember, this one is going to go to the team on the left. It's going to the Rams. The Rams? Baker Mayfield on the double patch. Rams and the Buccaneers. Am I going crazy? I cannot remember when Baker Mayfield was on the Rams. Am I nuts? Okay. Maybe I'm going crazy. Baker Mayfield. Sick multiverse card, though. Baker Mayfield. Rams. Got a nice one there. There you go, Rams. We'll get you a bigger sleeve for that one. And we'll get you a 130-point top loader. I haven't seen this multiverse before. We've opened up a lot of Select here. And this is the very first time I've got this multiverse. That one kind of threw me off, but it's sick. Nice red and blue patches. He went on a short tear for him, Gunner. I don't know why. I have no recollection of that. But okay. All right. Yeah, that one threw me for a loop, Coco. I was like, I watch everything through my phone right here in front of my face, and I peeked around my phone to look at the card in front of me to make sure I wasn't seeing something crazy. That was weird. All right, we got an empty box of Optic. Let's see if we can go downtown tonight. Oh, him and Odell were together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 packs of Optic. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody, on the Optic. We got Shamar Stewart for the Bengals. We got our first pink coming up. It's going to be Kyle Williams for the Patriots. There you go, Pats, on the pink Optic. Adam Thielen for the Panthers and Trey McBride for the Cardinals. Alrighty, next pack of Optic, we got Isaac Tesla for the Lions, another pink. Colston Loveland on a pink for the Bears. There you go, Bears. We got Michael Pittman for the Colts and Keon Coleman for the Bills. All right, next pack. Nick Emenwari for the Seahawks. We got a captain in charge, Ed Reed for the Ravens. Oh, there you go, Ravens. We got Jake Plummer for the Cardinals and Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. Let's get a couple of our pinks up on the hit stand so far. We'll get Colston Loveland up there. And we'll get the Kyle Williams up there. All right, 3 more packs of Optic. Come on. Will tonight be the night? All right, we got Alec Aomanor for the Titans. We got a hollow. It's Adam Thielen for the Panthers, Baker Mayfield for the Bucks, and Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. All righty, next pack. Cam Ward for the Titans, another hollow. Michael Pittman for the Colts. Terry McLaurin for the Commanders, and Caleb Williams for the Bears. We'll get Caleb Williams up. I mean, not Caleb Williams. Cam Ward up on the hit stand. All right, last pack of Optic. Here we go. It's a thick boy. Oh, we got a pink rookie coming to the top. It's DJ Giddens for the Colts. There you go, Colts. DJ Giddens on the pink rated rookie. Greg Zuerlein for the Jets. Keyshawn Judkins for the Browns. And let's check out our patch. It's going to be, oh, hello, Jackson Dart for the Giants. There you go, Giants. We'll get Jackson Dart in a bigger sleeve for you. First year fresh Jackson Dart. That patch is actually kind of sick. It's got some texture on there. I like that one. All right, we'll get the Jackson Dart up there. Sick. All right, let's get into some Chrome next. Phone is hot, Coco. All right, let's go. We got an empty box of Chrome. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs of Topps Chrome. Let's do it. All right, first pack. Here we go. We got Derek Brown for the Panthers, Sauce Gardner for the Colts, power player Saquon for the Eagles, and a football refractor Eagle, Jalen Phillips for the Eagles on the football refractor. Next pack, we got Breece Hall for the Jets, Jamar Chase for the Bengals, refractor Seahawk Jason Myers, And a double refractor Chief, Brashard Smith on the refractor. There you go, Chiefs. Next pack of Chrome, we got Rashee Rice for the Chiefs. Nate Wiggins for the Ravens. We got a Ray Wave Chief, Xavier Worthy on the Ray Wave. There you go, Chiefs. And Quincy Riley for the Saints. All right, next pack. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Justin Herbert for the Chargers. We got a Legends of the Gridiron, Troy Aikman for the Cowboys. There you go, Cowboys. And a red, white, and blue Zach Charbonnet. Zach Charbonnet for the Seahawks on the red, white, and blue. Alrighty, next pack. We got Latu for the Colts. T.J. Watt for the Steelers. Refractor Bronco, Jaleel McLaughlin. And for the Dolphins, it's Jonah on the rookie for the Dolphins. All right, we got Dawson Knox for the Bills. Tyrone Tracy for the Giants. We got David Njoku for the Browns and a Pulsar Bill, Joshua Palmer on the Pulsar. All right, next pack of Chrome. Last one in this box. We got one more box to go. DeForest Buckner for the Colts. Zay Flowers for the Ravens. We got a Ray Wave Eagle is Jordan Mailata for the Eagles on the Ray Wave. And DJ Giddens for the Colts. All right, last box of Chrome. We need to heat up. What'd you say, Coco? You about to get a flip phone? Hey, sometimes all you need to do is call and text, right? All right, we got an empty box of Chrome. You know what I want to pull so bad? Of course, everyone wants to pull this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The lowest number card we've hit on the channel is out of 3. I'm just waiting for the day we pull that 101. I know it's coming. All right, here we go. We got Allen Lazard for the Jets. George Kittle for the Niners. We got a Future Stars, J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. And a Football Refractor Buck, Vita Vea on the Football Refractor. That's actually a sick color match for the Bucks. All right, here we go. We got Micah Wilson for the Cardinals. Joe Burrow for the Bengals. We got a Refractor Bill, Gabe Davis, and I know y'all already saw it. We got a Refractor Giant. It's Jackson Dart, baby. There you go, Giants. The Giants in this one. Giants in this one are going to Gunner. Heck yeah, Gunner. Giants, you are paid, my man. Refractor, Jackson Dart. Let's go. Nice couple darts there on the front of the hit stand. All right, next pack. We got Jared Goff for the Lions. We got a Ray Wave Bronco, Jarrett Stidham on the Ray Wave. We got a Pulsar Viking, Harrison Smith on a Pulsar. Phil Maffa rookie for the Cowboys. Next pack, we got Tommy Tremble for the Panthers. Najee Harris for the Chargers. We got another Legends of the Gridiron. It's Jim Kelly for the Bills. And we got a red, white, and blue Myles Garrett for the Browns. There you go, Browns. Alrighty, next pack. We got Ricky Pearsall for the Niners. Refractor Colt. It's Sauce Gardner on the Refractor. We got a Refractor Future Stars Dolphin Devon A-Chain on the Refractor Future Stars. That one's sick. And we got Shamar Turner for the Bears. Let's get that A-Chan up on the hit stand. All right, 2 packs left. Come on, Chrome. We need some numbered. We need an auto. Let's go. We got Quentin Nelson for the Colts. Jordan Addison for the Vikings. For the Bears, DeAndre Swift, and a Pulsar Viking. It's Aaron Jones Sr. on the Pulsar. Alrighty, guys, last pack in this one. Shout out to everybody in this break. You know I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Home, John Fed, Aaron, Bruce, Joe, Gunner, John C, Coco, Brad. I believe I got everybody. John C, John Fed, Coco, Brad, Gunner, Bruce. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the support from you guys. You guys are so sick. Let's rip this last pack. All right, here we go. We got Devontae Smith for the Eagles. Andre Isavas for the Bengals. We got a Ray Wave Dolphins, Zach Wilson for the Dolphins. And Nick Emenwari for the Seahawks. Alrighty, guys, let's hit a recap on this one. Alrighty, guys, here is a recap of break number 123. We got the pink Colston Loveland for the Bears. Select numbers Cam Ward for the Titans. Shador out of Mosaic for the Browns. Devon Achane on the Refractor Future Stars. What's up, J2 Smooth? We got Cam Ward out of Optic. We got our multiverse of Baker Mayfield in the Rams and Bucks. This one going to the Rams. Multiverse of Baker. We got the orange fluorescent Elevate of Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. PS2 on the numbered out of select. That one is going to be out of $6.99. Numbered PS2 for the Broncos. Ted McMillan on the green and red Prism Shock. We got our first year fresh Jackson Dart for the Giants. Nice patch there. We got a refractor Jackson Dart for the Giants as well. Pink Optic Kyle Williams for the Pats. The green mosaic Barry Sanders for the Lions, and green mosaic Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. Alrighty, guys. Everybody have a good night. Come check us out tomorrow. I think we're going to do an all auction break tomorrow. Every team is going to start at $1. So come check us out tomorrow. We'll be live at 7 p.m. Central, so teams will not be in the shop early tomorrow. We're just going to run them. A minute auctions. Everybody's going to start at $1. We'll fill it up in 30 minutes and we'll get to ripping. So we're going to try it out for the first time tomorrow. See how that goes. But thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys so much. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the follows. Have a great night, everybody, and see you tomorrow.